Violet decided to go down there and talk to BSK to find out what happened on their end, try and rectify the issue, because it was only the two of them that were waking up. Whilst talking to them, heard their side, believed their side completely, and ended up talking about how Craig is in debt, talking about his financials. So then that got back to the rest of the gang. They called her a snitch because of it and ended up blooding her out. She has issues with the reason that they blooded her out.
Okay.
So I haven't spoken to NBC yet. Hopefully I've put it up to others. If they can catch one and talk to them, that's fine. If you can do the same, go for it. But to me, the flags that I have that are more concerning is in NBC she had two friends who didn't end up either they were out of NBC or they weren't waking up. And then she's also dating Mayumi. Now Mayumi was in HOA, so apparently she was looking at HOA as a possible option. And now Mayumi's no longer in HOA. She doesn't want to have anything to do with HOA and now is looking at Seaside. However, when speaking to her, it sounded like she wasn't even looking at Seaside. She was looking to be more solo. I don't know what Dragon's doing. So that's my flag, is whether or not it's more about the people, because she's close with JJ, Cass, and Dragon.
Question.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be for NA hours, right?
Well, she said any hours for her.
Any hours, okay. Because I was going to say, if she left NBC because she was lonely, having her around a time where there's
I said exactly
people
that.
around.
Yes.
But again, I don't, because you have to build up those hours as well, so it's not fair. But if the worry is that she was lonely, how is she? I know she hangs out with Dragon and Yokai, but it's just something to take into consideration.
Agreed.
I don't know her. I bumped into her a few times. She seems all right, but I don't know her more than just a casual hi.
She does have pros.
Passing.
She does have pros, and we do need more hackers. However, I do need to voice the red flags that I've seen so far and heard about. Moving on to the next one, Bailey. Do you know much about Bailey?
Nope.
Okay, so Bailey's gonna.
Dragon told me about her a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay, Bailey's gonna be more of a hard no. Baby Crim, we don't really want to have to build someone up and work on them as much when there's these extra red flags. So she was dating Donut. Well, originally she was dating someone. So I'm gonna give you guys the full story of it. So she was dating someone first, and then ended up cheating on that person with his uncle. His uncle was Nomad, and then ended up breaking up with that person and dating Nomad. Ended up breaking up with Nomad and then dating Donut, or not dating, or don't want to label it, whatever the fuck they want to call it, right? Ended up being with Donut, and then sent Donut messages with Nomad's name in it, and Nomad was also in their house and wrote Nomad was here with a smiley face on the wall. So to me, that's too many red flags and loyalty issues. I don't want to fucking deal with that shit.
Oh, also about Bailey. Apparently, she was at the front of Hayes talking with KJ about the lab key. Like, I think I could be completely wrong here. She was either super close to Ace or Leon, or she was dating one of them too.
Wait, how does she know about that?
I just told you she was dating, or she was super close with one of them.
Hey, who? Yeah, wait, who close to
Ace
who?
or Leon.
Ace or Leon. Ace or Leon are the two motherfuckers that stole the key with Axel.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense then.
So I think there's too much bad shit around that, and we don't want to deal with that.
Right.
Next is Hardcastle. So yeah, give me your thoughts, because I've heard a lot of things already.
Well, so it's no secret that Bunny is my best friend, and Hardcastle used to be a cop, so you know he can handle himself. We know that. And Hardcastle's been kind of like he's doing business, right? And then he was a mayor, so we know he has a head on him, right? Um, so I don't know. I don't know. I think the idea was because they were always around during NA, and I trust Hardcastle and Bunny. At least Bunny, 100%. Hardcastle by proxy, I guess. 90%. Um, and I don't think they're cut out for the gang shit, but we, I don't know. Are we a gang, or are we more of a group of like-minded individuals that can go gang if we have to, but that's not like our primary goal.
It's a good thing you
Um,
said that. I floated an idea the other day. Now, this is something that came up a long time ago on Seaside, and it wasn't going to work with the dynamic we had at that point, but it might work now. Is having a subdivision per se of Seaside that is more business orientated. However, they're supported by the gang if anyone fucks with that side.
Yes, I think that's the natural progression. We need some way to launder money. We need to passive income, if you will. I think it makes perfect sense. Like,
It makes more sense for the three of us, like, because we at the end of the day, and I'm gonna keep saying that I'm not a gangbanger. I don't have interest in wars, and Benji knows this as well.
yeah, I don't either, but I have to shoot. Oh, shoot, you know.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, like I think we need to diversify, or we're gonna be stuck on this rock that is called doing banks.
Yeah. So, JK, that's something that I floated with Benji and Michael as an idea the other day, and I want to push a little bit harder. I think that we need to flesh it out more, and there will be people like Hardcastle, for example, or Bunny, that would be quite good for that side of it. And I just don't want one side, so for example, the gang side of it, having any animosity towards the other side, or vice versa, but they need to be able to support each other. However, the people that are on the business side that we bring in just for the business kind of stuff and that kind of shit won't have the same kind of say for the gang stuff, and vice versa. However,
Yeah, no, I
council
mean
will be
that's
like
no
an
issue.
overall umbrella between the two that will bridge that gap.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue. I think where the issue lied with the boys, what it seems like, is the whole ex-cop thing.
But
That's
that
always
I feel like that's a bullshit thing. Look at
Not
TJ.
really. Not really. Not really. I'm gonna be
Look
honest
at
with you.
TJ.
Like I can see it, but that doesn't mean I have my mind closed to not giving it a shot. It's just more. It's very hard to trust an ex-cop because you know how that shit can be sometimes, bro. You know.
Again, look at TJ.
Yeah, I never said it can never not work out. I'm just like saying it's a hard thing, and some of the boys, you gotta realize some of these boys, you know, they're very they like I don't know, they're very protective of everything. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard to be protective of something and allowing somebody that used to work against you, like in your little circle. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean it's not possible. It's always possible, and it could be a thing. It's just gonna be a lot of work to get that trust there. Does that make sense?
I think he'll be more useful being on the idea that I'm floating. I don't see him being a hang around or anything like that.
No, I feel like even if he being on the civilian or business side of things, it's not too much about trust. But you're not gonna bring them into gang wars. You're not gonna tell them about meth operations, etc., right? That's not the point.
Well, but the thing is, are we planning to have Hardcastle as potential seaside in the future? Yes or no?
Well, that's not what we're looking for, I don't think.
No. So is he going to be just a close partner to us that works on business?
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if we find someone, be it civ or business side, right? Or whatever we want to call it, civ side. I still think they need to be a part of the gang. Otherwise, why would they?
That's how I see it. I see it as, okay, if we want to bring Hardcastle about and he wants to do business for us or whatever he wants to do, we might as well consider him a part of Seaside. And if that's the case, we're gonna need to work on letting the other boys, including myself, gain trust with Hardcastle so that we can actually accept him. We can't just be what your plan is about him not really being Seaside and him not having involved. Because if he's Seaside, that means we need to trust him with everything, and we need to tell him everything that goes on so he's informed as well. Not
I
just
agree.
not just business. That's it. You get what I'm saying? He still has to have a word in other stuff. He can't just
Yeah.
you know be one thing and that's it. It has to be everything. It's either all in or
Nothing.
nothing. Not
Yeah.
half in, half out. Nah.
Then that-
I fully agree because I still think we can keep them at like okay, so I see a Civ or a business side actually being Seasiders, but they just have a different focus than everyone else, right? And I think for us to even consider a business partner, I think the trust needs to be there, be it Seaside or not. So I am not opposed to having him as a like a Civ hang around or whatever, right? I think that's a good idea. I think he needs to get to know everyone. I think they need to get to know everyone because we know they're a package deal. But I don't think they need to be gang. I don't think they need to be. We don't expect them to go out and rob houses. I think it's just like we gotta adapt. We gotta get different income streams.
So I'm going to point out some of the issues that happened before, just so you guys are aware. Is an issue was that, and just remember, this is also coming from my side because I was also with what we would have called back then, what we did call it is Civ side, right? However, I had experience in both sides. Is that the people that are more civilian minded didn't always line up the same views with the people that were gang minded. And then there was a little bit of animosity between the two because of it. And when it came down to voting and stuff like that, for example, when you hang arounds for Seaside or full members, because there hasn't been that link that what you guys are used to doing with jobs and that kind of stuff, there was that slight issue because a lot of the boys wanted to do jobs at that time and the other people couldn't. So it was limited at the time that they could hang around with those people. So they didn't really get to experience the person enough. Me, I used to just jump in with everyone. It didn't fucking matter anyway. But most of my votes ended up, I vetoed because I would rather trust what everyone else was saying. So there was that issue that happened where there was a little bit of segregation and then people felt a certain type of way about the other sides. So we need to find a way to bridge that gap from happening again. Otherwise, it suffers the same fate as what happened last time.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I know our boys pretty well, pretty well, and I feel like they kind of have a mentality that I kind of have pretty much, mostly because like people like Fredo, Nigel, they were actually saying it too. Like they would actually want somebody that's very business minded, and they will have no issues with it. But as long as obviously, as much as like we would understand their side as to why they don't do certain stuff, they should understand our side too as to why we're doing certain stuff. Does that make sense? So there is no animosity, and they don't feel in those type of way. We got to find like the perfect person that will fit that, where they understand why we're doing certain things and we understand why they're doing certain things too.
Right.
And the boys, they already understand that they want somebody that's business minded, and they have no problem, bringing somebody that does nothing else but business, and that'll never be an issue. It's kind of like Michael per se, right? All the boys respect Michael, and all the boys know that Michael does none of this gang shit, but they know that he does business and all this other stuff he does, and no, you never gonna see nobody talk bad about Michael. You know what I'm saying? It'll be pretty much like that. And then Michael also understands us. He understands why we do certain stuff, why certain talks go the way they do, etc. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of person we need to find in somebody to actually make it work. But like I said, the only thing that'll be hard with somebody like Hardcastle is the whole ex-cop thing, because it is hard just trusting a cop or an ex-cop, I would say. That's the only thing. But when it comes to accepting somebody that does business, trust me, that will not be an issue.
No, I don't think so either. And Bunny and Hardcastle are fully aware of what I do sometimes, and they've never pressed me about it. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think when it comes to it, Hardcastle isn't someone you would question at this point, but it's always going to linger in the back of your head because you're always going to have that stigma to some degree unless you do something extreme. And that's what always is like people push for, and it's dumb. Like you're not when you look at it, the bigger picture is that if a cop wants to not be a cop, the only way to prove that he's not a cop is to shoot another cop. That's always what it boils down to, and it's just kind of dumb. But
That's a
you're
good point.
still
We get him to shoot another cop.
Fuck it, Reggie, shut the fuck up. I don't think Hardcastle is an issue, but it's a valid concern for some people. Because he always was he was a cop. He was fired, right?
Yes.
So he
you
was
know what
fired.
He was fired for?
I know. Do you know as well, Nick?
I haven't asked.
Okay, so
Didn't really matter to me.
he gave a dongle to James Hayes that he took during a raid for a yokai member, and then it all went downhill from there. The PD tried to charge him for it. I don't know the result of that. I'm pretty sure they just pled out, but it had to do with Brian, our favorite cop.
I mean, that's again, I think that's like, it sort of shows why I think he bended his cop morals for a friend, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And got fired for it.
Yeah.
But I also know this was like what, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So, and it's been a mayor in between, and still doing his shit. So I don't know. I
thank you for the 25 months.
You know.
Yeah, I don't think you have to try and specifically sell him to us. I think it's everyone else you kind of have to. And I don't think everyone is going to be questioning, but there is always going to be a concern because it's a stigma. It just is, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take time. But again, if we bring him into the fold, we are not fully committing in any sense whatsoever to just try him out.
I think we flesh out this business idea, and there's a potential that he can be a good test dummy for it.
I mean, we have businesses, we have business ideas. That's his. We can have him run it, or Bunny.
Yeah. So we just need to get together as a council, agree on this as a council, make sure that everyone's across it, work out exactly how it's going to work. So Nick, if you want to potentially, set out some ground rules for that, and I'll try set up a council meeting. We can talk to everyone.
I just want to again reiterate and press the point that if we get even, forget Bunny, forget Hardcastle, if we get a civ side and or business side, they need to be seaside at the end. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a difference between having a business partner that you're working with them, but then with somebody like with Hardcastle stuff, it sounds like Nick wants them to be a little bit more closer than just like business. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, they'll be like our business part, but at the end of the day, you want them to be just a little bit more closer rather than like just being business partners, right?
I want it to be somebody that shows up and says hello and treats Seaside as Seaside, aka family. I know it's cringe, but you know what I mean? I don't want it to be someone distant in the background.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, listen, if it's something that you just want somebody to like have a business like alongside of us and like have like a business relationship, then there's no need for him to be Seaside.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to like actually, like bring him around a little bit closer, and have his business actually dealing like closer with the whole of Seaside, then yeah, it's probably best to, bring him in and actually try to make him Seaside if anything. That's how I see that.
I agree. I think we're discussing two different things, like you said. Like one is we need a Seaside business, or we need a business partner, and I'm looking for a Seaside business partner, not just a business partner.
Yeah, okay. So you know, it makes sense.
And I know they're loyal. I know for a fact they're loyal to me. I know that I can make them loyal to Seaside. As long as we don't, Like it goes both ways, right? We can't press them to do shit they don't want to be, and they can't expect us to do shit
Oh,
we don't
man.
want to.
Trust me, if that was the case, the boys would like press Michael to go rob a bank or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, the boys understand that the people that enjoy business more, they're not just gonna go up to them and be like, "Go rob this cop for me." You know, they're not gonna do that. Trust me, they're
Yeah.
not. It's not like we would allow it anyways. You know,
Yeah.
so
Uh,
that's just way out the window. That's never happened.
So, Nikki, do you flesh it out a little bit more? Exactly what you think for it? And we'll float it at the next council meeting. I'll organise a council meeting for probably towards the end of next week.
I'm busy basically the entire end of next week. I know for a fact that Friday evening until Sunday I'm gone.
Okay, so maybe we can do it the week after. I just want to do it before I
We can do it Thursday.
have to be away. Thursday, I'm not going to be awake. What about looking more towards the Monday or Tuesday? Not next week, but the week after, end of the month.
Probably work.
Okay, I'll float some ideas out for dates and times, and we'll work that out for that week then. Then you just have it all fleshed out, and then you propose it as a whole, and if we need to make any tweaks, we make tweaks, and take it from there.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to Hardcastle and see where his mind's at, and see if it aligns. Like, I know he thought about the idea about becoming Seaside Gang, but yeah, I gotta talk to them. I'll talk to them privately, like between us.
Even if it's
See
not
where they're at.
Hardcastle doing it, I think that moving in this direction is a better idea for Seaside, because I'm now doing this pharmaceutical stuff, so I'm doing more business stuff and I'm stepping away from that shit, but still doing my normal council PR, HR, fucking hold my tits off shit.
I fully agree. I think we need to evolve as a gang. I don't think we can just do gang shit. I think
Yeah,
we
no.
need to.
Honestly, us having business people, bro, that'll actually make us like a lot stronger. 'Cause we'll have like
Yeah.
more income and everything coming out of all angles, right? We definitely trust me. We definitely need that.
Yeah. So I think the consensus, at least we're what 4 council members, so almost majority.
Yeah.
If we all agree that civ/business side is something we should expand into, I feel like this is gonna be an easy point to bring home, even if it's not Hardcastle.
Well, we're already the majority. Chico's been stepped down by Benji.
Yeah.
So it's just us plus KJ and Benji. We just need to make sure that the leader and second in command are okay and get the idea for it. Which I don't see them saying no to. But
No,
yeah.
I don't think so either. I think it's just like Hayes is also a little bit of business side. I mean, we run it kind of weirdly as half gang, half business. But I mean that is also a potential revenue stream if we streamline that a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah.
Easy.
God, bro, I feel so old. I mean, I'm so young, but like, I feel so old in this, sir.
Why?
I'm 21. But I feel old. I feel like I'm fucking in my mid 30s, 40s.
Why, 'cause you're talking
back's
business
starting to
shit?
hurt. Yeah.
Or is it just because you not gonna say it, I'm not giving myself more strike points.
Well, yeah. It's just I'm talking about business in a circle full of boomers, pretty much.
Right, keep it up.
Yeah. 2 billionaire boomers, I think you should reconsider.
2 billionaire boomers. Sorry, I apologize. Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm a CEO.
Okay. I mean, anyone could be a CEO. You just need to float the money to start an LLC, and you're good.
Okay, well, I'm a CEO of a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
I do feel
I
a
can
little bit like
also-
I'm just Michael's bitch, but still. Yeah.
You like it?
Hey.
The fuck? Is this some king
Huh?
shit you guys got?
No, not at all.
No, he's already feeling better because of the medication he's on. Like he
Yeah,
has to
see
scream
how I
7
haven't been
times a day.
screaming or yelling? Yeah, I'm on blood pressure medicine now.
Actually, can everybody do me a favor? I need to know who this is. Number ending in 7176.
Nothing.
It's winter.
7-1. It's winter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I never saved Winston.
Is it 550-7176?
Yeah.
Never saved the number. Whoops.
It's winter Ramos.
I see.
Winter season.
You texted me and I see.
Alright.
Wait, is this Benji's sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit. I
One
see
of
what I
many.
gotta do.
What?
What?
Huh.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Don't hate the play, hate the game, man.
Rizzless Simone.
Nick?
Oh, don't do it. Oh,
Nick,
don't
you
do
know,
it.
you
got
know,
a
you know,
headache.
you know the crazy hot scale? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
She's up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She's like maxed out on both.
How is she crazy though? Like, are we talking good crazy or just crazy?
Shit, I'm talking wear the same kind of matching outfit.
Dramatic crazy.
Break up every 2 minutes. Crying in the
Oh.
streets.
So
Uh,
she's a zoomer too.
makes a song about ball sack in my ass kind of shit. Yeah. You don't want the zoomer. Right, just relax.
I mean,
I threw myself out of the car going 120, hoping that I'd go to ICU.
She's the literal definition of don't stick your dick in crazy.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
But I must say, just because it's Benji's sister, it's kind of
Well, yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Oh.
Nick.
You can always do it and just sneak out while she's sleeping.
Okay, I think I'm done.
The classic hit the showers.
All right.
Y'all are fucked up.
That's-
I don't know why y'all think, y'all know Fredo, not Fredo, Benji fucked my sister a while back.
Wait, you fucked your sister?
No, Benji did.
Yeah, Benji fucked your sister.
Yeah, a while back, and then he neglected me from joining the Vagos.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, what's your sister's name?
Do it, honestly. I can't, Callie, I think it was.
Okay,
Callie?
you got a phone number at all?
Remember your own sister's name?
You got a
she's
phone
dead.
number?
Oh,
Nah, she's
Oh,
dead.
where
Oh,
was she?
damn.
Where was she buried?
No.
In our home country.
Okay, I was just gonna go dig her up, grind her bones down, make her into a
Don't
loop, and give her
get-
another
don't
fucking turn.
go there,
What?
don't
I already
go
went
there.
there.
What the fuck
This-
is
I already went
wrong
there.
with you?
You're
Reggie?
so
Too late.
fucking
What?
cooked.
What?
You're fucked up.
Yeah,
I never
okay.
cared about her anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna get back at Benji for you, but all right.
No, go ahead. Do it if you want. I don't care.
Well, you,
But
can
be
get
careful.
you can get back at
Remember-
Genji because apparently he's trying to assassinate my buddy over here.
Oh yeah, he sent a hitman after me. Paid him $5,000. Hitman didn't do too well, I can tell you that much. Hitman near shit himself.
Okay. That's
I don't know. He's
Benji hates me and Michael right now because Benji's not allowed to be in the company because he has a
he's
record.
an emotional wreck.
He was trying to Sag farm both of us. It didn't go his way at all. We just laughed at him as we drove behind him.
damn.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
Yeah. He's trying to
Well,
Sag
he's
farm the
trying-
wrong people.
He's trying to get into the business, and I told him that's fine if you get a clean record, because the entire point of the fucking like pharmaceutical is that it's clean people, right? And apparently he wants a status that where he can just fire people at will.
Yep. Even though I said to him that that's against the law, but still. And he wants 120% of what I get paid. Which I don't even know what I get paid yet.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I think he needs to test out some of our medication. We just need to find a perfect cocktail.
Well, I've got some ideas for him to do. Think that he's got something like a job, but not really a job. So, no. To save him going off the rails, because he did say that he's going to just bomb our board meetings. So there's that.
With what?
I don't know. He'd probably fucking improvise something. Fucking jerry can in a car.
He'll blow himself up before he gets anywhere.
Probably, but do you really want to deal with the thought of that? No.
Well, he doesn't even know where the board meetings are going to be.
No. All right. Well, I've still got KJ waiting for me.
Well, he's gonna have to
Yeah.
wait because we're gonna have to go up north and pick up some medicine and then go back down and talk to Snow.
Fuck.
Get fucked. Alright, see you guys around.
All right.
See you
Alright.
later, alligator.
Timing, so then
alligator.
we could actually at least talk about that. I'll do the thing, work out a time for
Yeah.
everyone.
Is that open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll get a ride for me. You guys enjoy, right? Need anything, let me know.
Bye. Enjoy your walk. It'll be good for you.
You need it.
Technically, I don't get strike points. Oh, look, he's actually running.
He ran for like 2 seconds.
No, no, no. Go back to
that.
running. Go back to running.
Can you leave me a fuck? I need a ride. They're not picking me up. Give me a ride to my house, please.
You ran
There's
like
no
3
cars at the house.
steps.
Actually, no, yeah, no, the house is fine. The house is fine.
Reggie, we need to invest in a fucking.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay,
In a truck of some sort, but I'm refusing to pay like 1.2.
oh, wait, are you guys haven't started yet?
No.
Okay, okay, yeah. Can you go to arcade actually? Actually, no, I have a car here. I forgot. I have a car right there. Look at that. Perfect. All right, I'll be there soon. Thank you guys. You guys
Bye.
have a good one. Oh,
Watch the door.
fuck yeah.
So,
Alright.
Benson's Back Alley Motors wanted 1.2 million for a mule.
Oh.
I am not paying that amount of money for a fucking mule.
Hmm.
So we just need to buy something else.
What if we subsidize it with clinical trials? However, we just give them placebos.
I don't know about that. All right. Let me call Dawn.
Do any of them have any medical conditions they need medication for?
What? Who? BBMC?
Oh.
I think all of them. Need medication. Hello. The entirety of BBMC. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Now I feel like lithium. Tell Kung Fu
What is?
I
you
will
also
be
need
in a bit.
medication.
An hour and a half ago.
Yeah, but you don't jump out of moving vehicles. Yeah, hence why you need medication too. Probably. What's up? Fine? I don't know. You're alright. Yeah. Yeah. Got my morphine, I'm good to go. Yes. Yes. No, I don't want to get handcuffed to a toilet. Yeah, I don't want to. Just... Why do I need to get handcuffed to anything?
Different
I mean,
legit
look, I can
reasons.
stop whenever
True.
I want.
What Junkie say?
I don't gamble. Yes, but I'm not addicted. I cold turkey eat cigarettes, literally. Yeah, a cold one. How can you?
Taking streamers
My
hostage.
car
True.
looks nothing like a fucking Prius. Okay. That is a car. Uh-huh. with Reggie. We're just gonna do some business stuff. Okay. I probably do soon, yeah. No, it's a bit more normal now. Just anything that isn't like spicy or overly processed or I don't know what that is. That's fine. Chicken sandwich. No. You're just asking to get fucking arrested. No, you probably shouldn't. No, but
Don't forget clinical
there's a
trial
chance for
ones
that.
for me.
I don't know. Alright. I am gonna run. I'll call you when I'm done. It's gonna be like 10, 15 minutes maybe. 20. I'm not running. Okay, bye. What'd you say?
Don't forget ones for clinical trials for me to do.
Right. Wait, what do you need exactly again?
I don't know. Just give me 6 of each of the ones you're doing clinical trials for at the moment.
Okay. Just don't get pulled over with that shit.
Why? I work for the company.
I don't know.
I can explain that easily. Bap, bap, bap. I'm hungry. How do you think that I'd get charged for that if I'm the CEO of the company and doing clinical trials?
I don't know.
Because the cops are dumb. Alright, so where are we supposed to meet Snow?
I'm gonna call him. Oh, wait. Alright, take that. It's in the glove box.
Oh shit, I do not have enough fucking pocket space.
Oh my god, you're dumbass.
We'll stop past my house. I'll run a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna call him. He's on the phone.
Oh, where's the phone guy? Okay, a little bit of slide on that. I think he's got so much fucking acceleration.
I might have just injected myself with morphine.
Michael, when was the last time you injected yourself with morphine?
Like 3 hours ago.
Why did you? How? How do you accidentally inject yourself with morphine? Where did you get more from?
I was
Oh god.
I was going through my pockets and I might have hit the auto injector.
God, fuck it. Feeling sick at all?
No, I feel great.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Have you got any more morphine on you? Michael?
Huh?
You have any more morphine on you? Do I need to take you to the hospital? Are you getting fucked up from it?
No, I'm sure it's fine. We can call a doctor.
I don't think that doctor's going to be awake anymore.
I feel like that doctor is a fucking degenerate. So
Okay.
if anything, I have another doctor, but she might be. Oh, she's actually a degenerate. She's still fucking awake.
Alright. Let me go to the hospital first.
So, Reggie is worried because I just injected myself with morphine again. Because I had morphine. I don't know. I feel fine.
You don't sound fine.
No, I had one early, and then I might have used the auto inject. Well, I had one when I woke up, and then I got the one from you where I might have